AnimeCon in Fresno, California is in its 6th year in 2017. Artist Alley tables, at least early bird corner tables, which is what I got. Early bird corner tables were $90. And don't quote me on the price of the other tables because I didn't buy them. However, I got the most expensive type of table, which means it's going to be 90 or under for a 2-day artist table here, which is actually not very bad. Anime is the largest anime convention in Fresno, or I believe in the Central California, Central Valley area. The only other events that they have to go to in Fresno are the FresCon, which is a college event, and ZapCon, which happens 6 months after anime. So it is quite an underserved community in terms of anime, which means you are more likely to get a lot of attendees. Speaking of attendees, there was definitely a boost this year compared to last year. Both last year and in 2017, it was held at the Fresno Fairgrounds, and to the detriment, they moved from one building to another. Last year's building was much more rectangular, so when traffic came in, the natural flow of traffic felt cleaner. Like, you noticed everyone was able to see every vendor and every artist by going in a big circle. However, this year, they did move to a bit of a larger building, still on the Fresno Fairgrounds, but just a different building. And it was kind of weird, you'll see it in the video, where you have to walk in, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, just to kind of get to the artist alley. And it was kind of weird, and not only is the building shaped a little less conveniently, but there were more artists and more vendors, which means the money was split thin. But despite that, it's such a low table cost. You can get a really decent hotel in Fresno, very inexpensive. Your overhead for this event can be very, very, very low, and I think that is where you're gonna make. That's what's gonna be the biggest advantage of doing this event. Everything in the city is really, really inexpensive. If you're gonna get a hotel, because the Fresno Fairgrounds are held closer to the south side of town, if you're gonna get a hotel, get something closer to the north. Parking at the fairgrounds is free and quite abundant, so you don't worry about like coming in a little bit later to set up or to get to your booth on day 2, because you're not going to run out of parking space. In fact, there is a limited amount of parking, but still available parking, a special section for vendors if you can get one. I don't really have much else to say about this event other than I am concerned about how fast it's growing. I feel like maybe there were a bit too many vendors for this one compared to the attendees, especially since last year I made almost double what I did this year, and that's the same case for many artists I talked to. Again, that is all word of mouth based on what they say. But you know what? If you're in California, give this one a shot. Absolutely, because, and only because, overhead on it is gonna be so inexpensive for you. If you have any other questions about this event, please let me know. Actually, if you have any questions about this event, I recommend you hit these guys up. The people who run it, they actually run a lot of events in the Fresno area. They are extremely responsive on Facebook. Emails, but Facebook, if you message them, they'll get right back to you. So if you have any other questions about it, either hit me up, or you know what, just hit them up and get information straight from the source. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I will talk to you next time.